You came. And you have brought Deyanira.
Calidar is showing me around. This city is big. Bigger than I thought. We have seen many dresses. Some of them actually pink.
Didn't I tell you so? You said you didn't like the city. But out here, you can run and jump and be free.
What is this place? Why are you here always, Tabat?
Maybe. I have spent so much time here. Some places cannot be left, Calidar. They live inside you wherever you go.
There! Stop right there! You're coming with us!
Please, do not make this more difficult than it needs to be.
Do you know these Landakai?
They told me you were back in the city. I did not believe it. I do not know what kind of god possessed you, for I do not know which of these gods is more foolish.
Mars watches over us here. Mind your words.
You are a criminal. You are a disgrace to our family. Because of what you've done, we all will be infamous. That much is not a surprise to me.
Kill whom?
Accident. It was an accident. When you drop a jug of water and it shatters, that is an accident. When you push your own husband down the stairs and shatter his skull, well, I believe their father is dead. I think he died of grief because his only daughter acts as if she's a man. Does it matter? The dead do not come back.
Arrested? For what?
She killed a man.
I kill men all the time. When they deserve it.
Rome does not look kindly on women who kill men, regardless of how much the man deserved it.
Deserved? I didn't realize marriage was a capital offense. Opinion? What? Now you think you're a senator or something? Wake up, sister. Your opinion doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. Yulia, please. I do not want to see you hurt. Surrender peacefully.
That sounds like a threat, little man. Threatening the wrong person can get you killed.
What? Are you her gladiator lover or something? What do you mean?
Usually, what I say.
Innocent? I can't even recognize you. My sister was a kind and happy person who always... That you did, didn't you? In return, it was always you who was beaten. That wasn't fair. Very well. I will try to convince Mother. We're leaving, men. Yulia, stay out of sight.
You handled that very well.
Why did he leave? Yet it looks like he doesn't know how.
Feel under the weather? I will attend to your health.
You came. If I say dumb things, blame the wine. But I really didn't expect you to appear here, of all places. That you do indeed. Woman, bring us a fresh jug. My friend is still sober, and that's simply not Rome is fine. Women, though, that hit the spot. Another one? I'll tell you a secret. I can all... Another! Keep it pouring! And then I said, well, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, I asked, is that really a goat? It was. You know what people say in Africa? Wine makes the soul come out of you. I'm glad you came. Friendships that develop more than I could count. I walked on so many different... Marcellus Vipsenius is the best. Some say he's working on the recipes of the legendary... An amusing notion. Should I also get a wife and make a few little brats of my own? Not me. I'm an adventurer. Sure, life is full of pain and misery. But it's also full of beauty. To people like us, settling down is like death.
Another jug, Domini.
That will be all, so...
Actually, I wanted to talk to you, Domina. May we perhaps...
I know. Out with it, woman.
I think I am with child. You are the father of my child. Future child. Don't you remember me, Aquilinos?
What? I've never seen this woman in my...
You told me you would not remember me. Afterwards. And Marcellus Vipsanius doesn't like his girls giving birth. He's a cruel man. My child deserves better. Our child. Even if you don't, will you save me?
Indeed. Perhaps we should...
Quit bothering the guests, look here. These jugs...
Help me!
Quickly, Sour!
The night has taken an unusual I don't. But I do tend to forget some things when I'm drunk. Maybe. Well, not entirely. Times like these, I wish Calida were here. Probably not. I don't know what to make of any of this. I'll have to thank you, my friend. You go. I said...
His own brother killed him. He admitted it in front of the Senate.
That's outrageous. He was a senator too. What kind of man kills a member of his own family?
Personally, I think it was brave. These patricians always put their...
Is your back giving you trouble? My wife is a trained masseuse.
I guess it is refreshing to see it. Give up so much in the fight against corruption.
Excuse me.
Is everything well, dear? They told me Lucullus is your patronus now. That means our family reputation will be restored.
That and more.
Lucius, Louiana. It's so good to see you again, Mother. And brother, you're back.
Isn't that a beautiful sight? You are the patriarch of this family now. The well-being of it is your primary concern. The villa is yours. All of your rights are restored. Congratulations.
I don't know how we can ever repay you, Lucius.
There's no need to repay anything. You of all people should know that, Claudiana. This was not... I'll keep that in mind.
Is that it? But what if
Don't
they...
worry, Claudiana. No one can harm your family as long as I am alive. Everything will be fine.
Good morning, dear. Have you slept well? Cats standing guard? Against whom? Will they stop the northern barbarians by their sheer fluffiness?
I heard in the East people think that cats guard the gates of the underworld.
It is always wise to be careful.
There is a thing. He asked to see you, Lorco. He says he has a business proposition.
It might still be a good idea to figure out what he's up to. Do be careful, though. Whatever you do, be careful.
Tell him you're not interested.
Good morning, Domine. I've been waiting for you.
Tracking up the weeds and trimming hay.
You jest, I'm sure. If anything, I've grown a bigger belly. I can't think of a reason why he would not be doing well. I've heard Nasamones is a land of forbidden pleasures. Alas, it's too far away. But speaking of our friends in high places, it might be worth going to the Senate this afternoon. It is generating quite a bit of income, even though our recipes are old. The grape seed we have imported, that you do. And I can buy some groceries while we're at it.
These damned crows and their indiscriminate defecate.
Free medical advice. Salve legate. Are you looking? Then you've come to tell me what you need, and I shall provide you with everything. Every healer I know dreams of going to war with the Legion. I do not charge for the act of healing.
I charge for the items. It would have been fortuitous. I have some linen I can spare. This bottle could also prove to be interesting for you. It's a concoction that works against the effects of many poisons. The machinations of the senatorial class can occasionally turn very bitter indeed. I hope you're of that. Linen is not so difficult.
Salwe, it is good to see you after all this time. You have a sharp tongue. That unmatched wit of yours will kill me someday. I'm pleased that you did not let our relatively sordid history get in the way of a business transaction. Now, I know you are a rather emotional individual, but I would advise against losing control. This kind of baseless accusation is not to be thrown around lightly. Some people might get offended. Offended people often overreact. Tell me, do you like managing your family's vineyard? To awaken you, perhaps. I have heard tales of your battles, Legate. You are a wolf. You're the kinsman of Romulus himself. You're very different, you and I. That's why I think we could work together instead of undermining each other. Tiberius was a fool. His vision was limited and crude. He was a believer in the Republic. I believe Rome is in grave danger. It is nothing new, of course. We always had enemies within and without. They always disliked what Rome is and what it stands for. We have grown lazy and soft. Our Republic and its myriad procedures slow us down. These days we're more interested in talking about things we should do rather than actually doing those things. We do need a new Rome, though, unshackled by the limitations of our ancient system and bureaucracy. It will be a Rome of strong minds willing to make difficult decisions. More importantly, it will teach our enemies to never underestimate us again. I have made my preparations, and I want you by my side. You misunderstand. I would never betray Rome. I am planning to run for consul. I'm sure I can convince you of the validity of my cause. What I'm going to show you will shock you. You'll see why Lucullus is in no position to do anything for Rome. I would not hesitate to serve Rome in war, should the opportunity arise. You will not regret listening to my offer. Wale, until next time.
Good day. You are clearly a well-bred young man. I will offer you a choice. Your money or your life. I'm afraid you're quite mistaken.
I believe the meaning was you will regret doing this.
Oh, kill them both.
Salwete people, shall we even the odds?
Your timing is impeccable as usual, Kaiso. You save us again.
Always a pleasure, old man. Let us not turn this into a habit, though.
Your father would be proud, Domine. By Zeus, look at you! Can anyone heal the healer? Where is Vitellius Lurko, one wonders?
In Tartarus, hopefully. But that's not important. A messenger arrived this morning. It is Proconsul Licinius Lucullus. He says I should find you as soon as possible, and you'd know why.
If I know Dominus Lucullus, he would have sent a rider for you with all the instructions. A reasonable precaution. We may soon need their assistance. You should go ahead. I get the feeling time is of the essence.
Have you ever been to Lutetia? They say it's the most romantic city in the world.
What? More beautiful than Rome itself? I find that hard to believe.